Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Age of Fear, the Undead King, with me, Cornish-Knight. Just a quick mention, I have been talking with the developers about the screen tear that you're seeing in the recordings. We are trying to fix them as best we can. The screen tear does not happen during gameplay, only seemingly during the recording process, something to do with the engine. The developer has also added rotation into the game for the units, though he has kept it rather balanced. So, yes, the developers are really cool guys and girls, so big kudos to them. We'll try and get through this problem we're having with road bandits. I am going to give it one more attempt on normal difficulty, and if I have problems. This is the frustrating thing. I've actually managed to do this. By the way, now you can turn people by going like, what was it? Oh, there we go. You can basically click on the ground, they will turn to face that direction, which is really cool. But you can only turn or move, you can't move and turn, it's just to keep them balanced, right? So he's going to move to about there.
Splendid.
We'll have one bloke forward as we have one bloke forward as bait.
Aiming.
Have the archers here.
Saddle my horse. Fight for the king.
And we'll move the arch. What we'll do is we'll keep our guys as bait. Have him here to block. And hopefully the knight will be stupid and come straight on down, but the AI tends to be very good. Yes, there he goes. In charge range, we can get the charge off now. Right. To battle. Because he's going to charge us this turn, there's nothing we can... Actually, there is something we can just do about
Excellent. Welcome.
Right, where's his zone of influence?
You have my sword.
So if we stick him here, he's just out of the way. Yeah, he shouldn't get a charge off this turn. Plus we bring everyone in. Yep, that's much better, that's what I like. Right, now the archers can do this.
Want some more?
Kill him. Yeah, there we go. Bring in reinforcements. We should be able to do it. Jacob's service, the first time holding a sword. Point your end towards the enemy, right? Ah, now I've got it. Right, we've got him.
Fire.
Give him a whack. He should not turn him to face the
Glorious.
enemy. Like that. Excellent. So you won't get the backstab off. The knight's going to charge. Sir Neville, ouch. Seems Edward Boy knows how to fight. I'm trying my best, sir. Now I make you end quick as possible, boy. Sir, I would prefer if you stop calling me boy. I think I can grant you that request. Right, here we go. Who have they got coming up? A single orc and a couple of goblins. That goblin netter is the thing I'm worried about the most. There's the Thuax too. Liffy. That orc's probably going to charge this turn. The goblin's going to move, he's still not in range. Okay. Jacob should be able to hold him with arch support.
Excellent.
I want to get this orc dealt with. So we'll move him up here to cover. He missed. Oh, he's going to support. My guys can't support that far. They're out of range.
Honest.
So kill the goblin netter.
Want some more?
Hurt him. He's going to charge this turn. The goblin can't move to support. Where's that stupid goblin's archery range? We'll move my two swordmen
Splendid.
up to support him.
War is coming.
He missed. Okay. He hit the archer I thought he was going to. Right, the archer's in a bit of a bad state.
Fire. For the kingdom. Honored.
I was hoping that was going to have broken his morale. The goblin's in range.
Very clever.
Get a backstab off against him. And another backstab.
For the
Do you want to get rid of the archer? No, the orc is a bigger worry.
Out of my way.
Hit him again, he's almost dead. We only got anybody left moving? No. That goblin's probably going to go for him. Ah, it's killed off the archer, it killed Rogue. And it caused our archer to run. That's a shame.
Taste my dagger.
Avenge Rogue. Goblin's taking a beating.
War is coming.
Kill him.
Very
Oh, we
clever.
missed. Okay.
To glory.
Kill off the reinforcements. Yes. Yeah, we lost Rogue, unfortunately, and I don't have any spells to get him back up.
They
He can't
won't
do anything
know.
this turn. Kill him. I should have probably pulled my archers back sooner, actually. That was my own fault. I got sloppy. Ooh, well done. Who killed him? Jacob did. Fantastic. And turn.
Fight for
It's
the
same
king.
about Rogue dying. I didn't
Try
want that to
stop
happen.
me.
Archers are so hard to level up.
Rush on them.
What did we get? Money. Ooh, some kind of interesting ring, I think. Is there anything else here? Nope. Okay. End battle.
As the sounds of battle stilled, Edward approached the knight who had ridden with the orcs. His wounds were serious, but he was still breathing. A few dead greenskins were lying in the dirt nearby. Edward recognized the man as Sir Navon, whom he had seen a few times around Redcastle. Edward pointed the tip of his sword blade at the knight's throat and said, "Sir, could you explain this situation to me?" "There is not much to explain, boy. It's money." "Sir Navon, there is never a good reason for a knight to join with those creatures." Sir Navon replied in an angry tone. "Tell me then what a knight without land or coin should do. Your precious King William stripped everything I owned from me. My sons died in his war. My lands burned to the ground by his holy church. What else could I do when the one who is supposed to protect me has left my life in ruins?" Edward felt a brief tinge of sympathy, which quickly turned to anger. "King William would treat you fairly if you rode with his army against the Greenskin horde." "No, it's too late for me. Robbery on the King's Road is punishable by death. I want neither your mercy nor his." They spoke no more. Edward left the wounded knight's side. A few villagers had seen the fight and reported the incident to the militia. Soon after, the kingdom's royal guards arrived. Edward reported the details of the incident to the guards' captain, and Sir Navon was taken away in chains. It was obvious that the group could no longer safely patrol the area, so Edward's party joined the royal guards and had their wounds tended. The king's justice was swift. Sir Navon was hanged the next day. Shortly after the execution, Tybalt approached Edward. "Edward, the king would like to see you in his chambers. Follow me, please." The king's chamber displayed nothing of the opulence Edward had imagined. It was sparsely furnished, and piles of maps, books, and reports filled up every space. It was at this moment that Edward realized war was much more than sword fights and battle marches. King William gave him little time to assess the room further and spoke immediately. "Ah, Edward, we meet again. I see you are making a reputation for yourself. Sir Navon must not have been an easy opponent." "Thank you, my king. I was merely doing what was right." "Some explanation is required. Sir Navon lost his fortune gambling and became a common bandit. On top of that, though it was never proven, he was accused by the Holy Church of performing dark magic." "I understand, your majesty." "Those things shouldn't worry you though, Edward. You demonstrated loyalty, bravery, and the skills worthy of a knight. Therefore, you shall become one." Edward was surprised that the king wanted to knight him so quickly, but Tybalt reassured him and helped him through the ceremony. "Kneel before me, Edward, son of Boren. I dub thee knight. Be loyal, brave, and true." The king put the sword and belt on Edward's waist and buckled golden spurs to his ankles. "Rise, Sir Edward, Knight of King William." After the ceremony was over and Edward had left the king's chamber, Tybalt walked with him. "You've become a true knight, my boy. I suppose I should call you Sir Edward from now on. In any case, we will be departing soon. Tend to your wounded and be prepared to march." "Yes, sir." "King William is also giving you some coin from his treasury, as is the custom for all new knights. I regret that it is not more, but much of the crown's funds are going into this war right now." "Thank you, Sir Tybalt. I much appreciate it." "Recruit whoever you can. As a noble, you can afford a bigger party. And keep in mind that it is not only greenskins that you will have to fight." Edward had learned that lesson all too well. He headed off to see to his wounded and recruit more men for his party.
I will just say before we go on, when you say so never lost his fortune gambling, came a common bandit, you've got to remember that that's the king's side of the argument. You actually don't know what's happened or what the Holy Church have accused him of. To be honest, the church in the medieval period, they were not above falsely accusing people to get what they wanted, especially if it came to land. You've got to remember that monasteries held a lot amount of land, and they liked having land. So, you had to be careful around the church. New items are available. We've got a bunch of gold. Right. Some of our men have leveled up. But first we shall evolve our character. We need to make him regular for one. Your army size has been upgraded. Good. Evolve him. We need to have him intelligence so they get more XP straight off the bat. He also needs to have regular. And because I don't want these guys to basically be in combat, I'm going to give him better melee defense so they don't get hit as likely. What did he get? Goblin Slayer. Well done, Jacob. Evolve. He's got 200 XP, so we could evolve him to a Royal Guard, which means he's better at fighting now. We can give him the Steel perk. Yeah, let's give him the Steel perk. That's always useful for getting potions easily. He can be upgraded to a Royal Guard as well. Or do we want to make him regular? Well, we'll make him a Royal Guard because he can have slightly better defense, as you can see. Make him a Royal Guard. Right, we need to hire some more people and we have the money to do it. I'm going to hire... we got 2 archers, so that should be okay. I'm going to hire a couple more Royal Guardsmen. And with their XP will give them better defense. so they can hold up longer. Actually, we should have probably grabbed another archer as well. I realised I was down one. Okay, grab a bowman as well. That's most of our money gone. We need to evolve him. Give him better defense. And we'll switch him out for this guy in the next coming battle. He shall be named as a thank you to the developers for basically adding stuff like the Leslaw, for adding the rotation and being helpful with this towards me doing this. I'm going to name him after the developers, and he shall become known as, let's see, what should we name him? Rogue died, so let's call him Asdaf. Asdaf shall rise again, and you can become known as let's see. You can known as Baba. After someone else. Radio. Do we have anything we can sell? We can give them potions, which are useful to save their lives, but we do not have the money. Sorry, wrong button. Anything that we can sell? Study book. Well, we could buy that. It's useful for magical characters. Didn't we unlock something? Ring of protection, a common ring. That is nice, actually. That gives me more speed, though. But I want him to be more tanky, so let's give him the ring of a. Remove that. Equip that. Gives me a bit more defense, which is always nice. I could sell that and grab a potion, actually. I really want the quality armor as well. Curses. The speed is nice. Oh. But I'd like to give him a potion in case he gets badly beaten up. Right, sell the ring. Buy the potion and equip it. Just in case we need to have him protected, which we probably do. Right, here we go.
The next few days of marching were mostly peaceful. There were a few skirmishes between scouting parties and greenskins, but Edward wasn't involved with them. The army was rapidly approaching the fields of Greyrock. The landscape was devastated. It had been burned and plundered almost beyond recognition. Bodies were strewn about the road and fields. The next day, the army was able to see the citadel. It was besieged by greenskins. The horde circled the city walls, their smoky fires darkening the heavens. Tybalt called to Edward during lunch. Sir Edward. Good morning, my lord. I haven't seen you for several days. The king's business leaves little time for social calls, I'm afraid. I see. And what important tasks are you working on today, sir? Actually, I was going to summon you after lunch. I might have a mission for you. The king ordered me to find a capable candidate. How may I help our cause? The village of Westland is east of here. Our reports say that it has yet to be destroyed by the horde, yet the few scouts we've sent to enter the village have not returned. King William would like someone to investigate the settlement, and I think you would be perfect for the job. Of course, my lord. Is there anything else I should be aware of? Well, there were a few disturbing reports from the village just before the invasion of Greyrock. The reports were of missing people and disappearing cattle, but those issues were addressed by the local militia and were never brought up before the court in Redcastle. Also, there was a lone monk spotted a few days back, headed in the direction of Westland. Please keep your eyes open. Thank you, my lord. I will gather some men and ride out immediately. Good luck, brave knight. Sir Edward's company reached Westland undisturbed after a 2-day march. The village looked peaceful from a distance, but they saw neither people nor animals. There was no activity to indicate that anyone was living there. Not even a single dog barked. The air had a mysterious quality to it, one foul and unfamiliar. Edward gathered his men and delivered a message with as much courage and certainty as he could muster. We will enter the village now. I do not like it, but we do not have a choice. It is best to go now before darkness falls. Have your weapons at the ready and keep close. Be on the alert for anything and everything. Let us move. The party moved slowly among the cottages in the direction of the village center. The pointman reported the sudden appearance of some humanoid figures near the main hall. As the soldiers approached, it was obvious that these figures weren't peaceful villagers. Their movements were awkward, and they didn't seem to react in any way to the party's advance. In fact, Edward had the feeling that the bodies were not moving of their own free will. One of the soldiers pointed to a single figure, which seemed to be running in the direction of the party. "Sire, that is the Holy Father we are looking for." The young soldier's eyes were much better than Edward's.
Help me!
The monk yelled at the knight and his party. Edward did not have time to come up with a plan. He grabbed his sword, mounted his horse, and charged forward to rescue the monk.
Yeah, it's gonna be undead, isn't it? Yeah, it's undead. Run for your lives, we are doomed. Hold, what is going on, Holy Father? The dark forces have overtaken the village, the dead rise from their graves. Soldiers, protect the Holy Father, line formation forward. Battle start, this is the deployment turn. Right, so we can move people in this turn. Right, so move him up here. I might have brought one too many archers. We got the Holy Father. Ooh, that's a lot of them dead. There's the necromancer. Okay, end turn. This level we would control is to a team. There's no units are marked with a different colour. Right, okay. Monk needs to get to us as soon as possible. Right. The problem is that these... we need to kill off the skeletons. Okay.
Welcome.
We shall advance in line
Fight
formation.
for the king. Splendid. This shall be a glorious day.
The skeletons are going to be a pain because our
Excellent.
archers will have problems hitting them. So we'll focus. Where's the biggest concentration of zombies? I think we should be able to hit them quite easily, and they have lots of health. They have them on that side. Okay.
Aiming.
We shall move all our archers up
Surely.
to support this flank.
Aiming.
In turn. There's the necromancer raising the dead. We need to break through quickly and kill the necromancer before he summons more undead. Yep. He has a special ability, which is the monk. Right, we need to get going. The skeleton can't reach us this turn, so we can crush him with the knight. I got a pendant on me actually. I don't need. He's got the pendant, which means he has a plus to hit, doesn't he? No, come on. Unit information. Here we go. Holy Strike versus attack. Yeah, there we go. So he has a good chance of killing this fool. Ooh, that might put. He'll put him in range for the charge of the skeleton, but we should be able to cover that. Then my swordsman will move up here to cover this flank.
Glorious.
We need to get to that necromancer quickly.
Splendid.
That's probably going to get us a retaliation out of the pre.
Welcome.
I'll put him there because I don't want the undead guy to get back up.
Should I
Monk
go?
will move up behind the cover of the knight, or the knight of the swordsmaster, or royal guard, I should say. We'll put the bowman here,
Aiming.
and that will bring us into ability to shoot the zombies next turn. Yeah, he's getting more skeletons up, but his power is running out. Right. Yeah, I know people have stealables. It's not my concern at the moment. Archers. He's not going to reach, so we're going to.
Want some more? Fire.
All archers will target him.
Very
He's going to
clever.
be in. We can kill him with this royal knight. Royal guard, sir, those things just don't stay dead. They seem to be slow on dying. They need to be repeated. We may need to repeat it for them a few times. Any objections? No, sir.
Out of my way.
Right, kill the skeleton. Right. That skeleton's going to charge. Do we want to counter-attack? No, I'm going to hold off for one turn. End turn. They got parry stance up. Yeah, he's regenerating. You can see Necromancer's regenerating points. We need to get him down. Right.
They won't notice.
We break through this one. Can he charge? No. Okay. So this is where the ploy comes in.
more?
Oh, we missed. How do you miss zombies? Seriously.
Fire. Here's my message. Very clever.
You're going to charge the skeleton. Kill him. And now with our increased movement,
You have my sword.
the knight's going to zoom up here. You're
Taste
going
my
to charge
dagger.
him and buy us some time.
For the kingdom.
And you're going to tie him up. The monk's got no ability that's really that useful. Well, it's good on the attack, but on the defense it's not great. Oh, they've got to try and block us off. He's getting magic points back. No! I cannot allow him. The skeletons shouldn't be able to get through us.
Rush on them.
We've got to smash down this one. The necromancer will probably try and raise him, which would be a pain.
Fire.
Right. Focus all fire on him.
Try me. Fire.
You can
Very clever.
hit him. And we'll smack
For
him
the
up.
kingdom. To glory.
Come on. Who's the last guy left? Him. Okay.
Yes?
Give him a blessing so
For
he's
the
more
kingdom.
effective hitting the undead. And we'll smack into him. Uh-oh. Yeah. Ouch. Right, he's stealing health from me. He missed. Right. But now we're going to finish this. Charge him down. Ooh, I thought I was going to do more damage. Oh, that's because I'm engaged in combat, aren't I? Okay.
Very clever. Taste my dagger. Very clever. On it. Fire.
Okay, I'm
Some
on.
more?
He's in minimum range.
Fight for the king.
That skeleton is probably going to try and stab me in the back. He's using a health potion. He missed. Come on,
Try to stop me.
back attack.
To glory.
Kill him.
Glorious.
And the rest of us would advance up this way quickly
Welcome.
to deal with the remaining skeleton, who will
Fight
probably
for the
turn
king.
to fight us. Healer,
Should I
heal the
go?
wounded knight and get some experience. Because you get experience by healing people in this game. I'd rather not lose to Fuax. He's got to get his mana back up,
Welcome.
which means he'll be doing magic soon.
Glorious. Splendid.
But as long as we keep attacking
of
him,
my
he
way.
shouldn't be able to... So do we actually want to look at the information card for the necromancer? Necromancers are a form of twisted magic. Necromancer is a form of twisted magic which the practitioner attempts to raise the dead for use as mindless servants. Necromancers were banned from the kingdom lands and now seek revenge. So what abilities do they have? Raise dead, blood magic. Units overflow with life force and temporary receive plus 1 HP. He's regular, he has loot, life drain, drains 1 HP and gives it to the caster. Control undead. Ring of Magic, Book of the Dead. Ah, cool. Whenever a living dies, the unit captures its soul and receives 1 plus 1 magic point. I'm getting really sick of you,
Very clever.
skeleton.
War is coming.
We
Excellent.
are in range to kill him.
Fight for the king.
No, but we can block him in. Means he's probably going to do magic this round.
Oh,
Yeah,
they won't notice.
you kill him. Who should we get to kill him? Okay, let's get... No, let's get Edward, because Edward needs more
Victory.
experience. There we go. Necromancer, arg. Stay down, you evil bastard. Holy father. Alright, I got carried away. You are a true knight, Sir Edward. Your sword shall always follow your heart. My sword shall ever follow my enemy's heart. It's more practical. Right, so there's a treasure chest over there. We'll end turn quickly.
Welcome.
These guys can get out of the
Saddle my
way.
horse.
He can move to here,
Yes,
then
my
down
king.
to here,
Awaiting command.
up to here.
Rush on them. Try to stop me.
And we got money. Ooh, a new weapon. Excellent. We sell... Is there anything else in the town? Nope, okay. End battle. Yes.
Sir Edward hacked and slashed at the fallen body, but still it continued to move. He slashed the animated corpse's head off, and it finally lay still. A soldier screamed, "What are these creatures? What kind of magic would do this?" "I do not know, but a good sword can put it out of its misery eventually." Edward looked around and asked a nearby footman, "How about the rest of those things?" "All dead and immobile, sir. We managed to finish them all off, though I am not sure that they will not rise again. And where is that robed man? Also dead. I saw him fall, and he has not moved an inch since then. I cut off his head just to be safe. I think our work here is finished. Let us gather our men and leave this foul and evil place. Edward and his party left Westland before nightfall. No one wanted to see the ghost village anymore, and surely no one wanted to be there at night. The foul presence they'd first encountered had disappeared with the death of the necromancer, but the mutilated bodies of the reanimated peasants were a silent reminder of what could have happened to them. 2 days later, Sir Edward reached the army camp which stood in uneasy watchfulness, preparing for the coming battle with the Greenskin horde. Edward immediately rushed to the king's tent to report on the mission to Westland. He was unable to reach the king, but Tybalt was waiting for him. We received a report about necromancy yesterday, thus your words are no surprise to me. Have you heard of such creatures before, sir? In the last war, there were a few incidents. The Holy Church has the knowledge and power to deal with unnatural things, and King Edward has already sent messengers to them for aid. Do you think we shall confront them again? I do not know for sure, Edward. There is not much we can do now, but if those creatures return, then we will deal with them as you did last time. Thank you, my lord. Go and sleep, Edward. You must be tired, and you shall surely need your strength in the coming days. Here is some money for your services. You are proving to be a capable commander, and we shall doubtless need your company in peak strength when we move against the Greenskins.
We've got 1,000 gold, excellent. Our unit size leveled up. We can evolve him. So let's see. It will also cost us gold to give him stuff as well, I noticed. So let's boost that up. It'll cost us a bit of money. We can evolve them. I really, really want to get them the experience because it would be a general boost overall. Veteranry. Basically, veterancy in this game is fantastic if you can get it for them. Give him that. I wish you could like multi-click. Damn it! I thought we had just enough. He's 10 points off. Curses. Well, next time then, perhaps. Regular is fantastic because you can boost everything. So we give him that, and give him improved defense. Give him that. Give him improved defense because I really can't afford to be losing archers. Give him intelligence so he levels quicker. What is nice about this is that everyone basically gets this nice enhancement. So, ooh, we got a monk. A monk has joined our party. Excellent. Give him regular and give him intelligent. I will be aiming for poison immunity because it's so useful. Give him sword expert. What was the item that we picked up for our character? Just quickly while I have the time. Dwarf sword. Dwarf sword +1 to defense. That might be useful if we combine it with a shield. But it means I need to buy a shield, which is not fantastic. Well, I have it on me at the moment. In case the thing is, that's a really nice. Oh, that's such a nice shield. Do you have anything we can sell? Nestling door, no way to buy that. Ah, curses. We'll think about it for the time being. Ooh, we can. We can also. We should probably be saving our money to get a knight as well at some point because they are very nice. So, who's this monk? What's his name? Danilio. Oh, we can't rename him, unfortunately. Ah, well. Well, this is where we're going to leave it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to quickly save. And if you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Facebook or on Twitter, or you can leave a comment in the comment section. As always, we are quickly going to go back to the main menu. Ooh, that's the necromancer poster, necromancer campaign. We'll probably do that one after we've done the other one. I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.